Now at 10, snow sweeping across the state, leaving piles of powder behind. Tooele being one of the counties hit hardest. We'll have more on what everyone is doing to dig out of all that snow. Plus, 2 men stranded in the snow in the Uintas overnight. How the duo survived the storm in the backcountry. And
I know this order cannot undo the nightmare that families in this town have been living with.
Toxic train cleanup in Ohio. The Environmental Protection Agency holding Norfolk Southern Railway responsible.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News celebrates 75 years.
Welcome to ABC4 News at 10. I'm Glenn Mills.
And I'm Emily Flores. We thank you for joining us here tonight. We are talking about this weather. Its impact still being felt tonight. This is a look at a long line of semi-trucks backed up now, all waiting in line to get up Spanish Fork Canyon. Now, this footage was sent to us from the Utah County Sheriff's Office. As you see, the weather conditions continuing to impact roads and our canyons.
All kinds of traffic trouble today. We're continuing to follow the storm tonight with team coverage. Courtney John standing by in Tooele County, one of the hardest hit areas of the state.
Yes, but first, let's turn to Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy live in studio tonight with the latest on the storm. Alana.
Well, we're starting with what everyone seemed to be doing today. Check this out. This is little Blake Carroll, who's in Riverton, where they picked up more than 14 inches of snow, and he's digging out. That's what we're all doing throughout the state as this winter wallop came on through and really packed a punch. Record-breaking snow. Salt Lake International Airport picking up 11.5 inches today. That is a new snowfall record. We also saw downtown get 11 inches. Fillmore, Spanish Fork picking up a foot. So record-breaking snowfall in a 24-hour period. We also saw it in different portions of the state. 8.6 in Oak City, Randolph, near Bear Lake, and Laverkin. This is just outside of Zion National Park, picking up more than a half an inch of snowfall when it comes down to it. South Jordan video giving you an idea of what we were dealing with throughout the day. The snow didn't want to let up. We definitely had gusty winds causing for those snow drifts. And tonight, things starting to quiet down. Look at some of our mountain totals. They matched our valleys. 28 inches at Solitude, Brighton, more than 2 feet at Brighton, Deer Valley, close to that at Park City, Sundance. In that same arena, picked up 2 feet at Alta. 18 inches at Snow Basin, so healthy snowpack for the high country, but it was the valleys where we were really dealing with treacherous travel. And tonight, some of our valleys holding on to snow. It's in southern Utah. We see it over the Iron County Mountains towards Panguitch, near Zion National Park, and in Kane County, where snow wants to hold on. We did see some wet weather in St. George, mixed precipitation in Washington County. In the north, it's fairly quiet with just a few showers, pockets of showers near Brigham City as the radar sweeps, and then over the northern mountains. We have canceled that winter storm warning. It was going to hold until 11, but you can see that it expired for a bulk of the state. What is still in effect? Winter weather advisory and winter storm warning. You would think, okay, that's going away at 11, but it's not. Reissued winter storm warning for the southern portion of the state starting at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and it's associated with our next system. Yes, a progressive pattern is here. It means business. We're going to track that storm and how much we should expect in the way of accumulations coming up in my full forecast. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Alana, thank you. Now back to Tooele, the area just hammered by this snowstorm. The latest totals showing around 2 feet of snow for the city. That's where we find ABC4's Courtney John standing by live with the latest details. Courtney.
Yeah, Glenn, we're live outside Settlement Canyon Elementary School, where the kids just found out they have another snow day tomorrow. And you don't blame them when you see how much snow that they have. As you mentioned, this is what 2 feet of snow looks like. I'm just standing on the sidewalk right here. I am 5'9". This is past my knees. And obviously, the kids are pumped for all of this snow. But when you talk to the adults, feelings are mixed, to say the least.
They're having a blast. This is nice.
Yeah.
I'm worn out, though.
It sucks. I'm already over the snow. I was over it months ago.
Tooele County Emergency Management says they're over it too. They have been working around the clock, and they're asking people to stay off the roads today because of how bad it is. Also sharing a post from Grantsville City saying they're having trouble keeping up with the major roads because of snow drifts. We're even seeing people use construction equipment to clear areas and chains to pull cars out of the snow. People in the area say they haven't seen snow like this in this area in decades, but most are focusing on the positive.
But we'll have plenty of water this summer, and that's the main thing.
And of course, we are loving all of the water that this snow is bringing, but I think I have a feeling that our backs could use a break after shoveling all the snow that we've been dealing with in the last 24 hours. Reporting live in Tooele, Courtney Johns, ABC4 News.
Yep, those chiropractors will probably be busy tomorrow. Thanks so much, Courtney. Appreciate that. Dominion Energy providing some potentially life-saving information and tips tonight for Utah residents following this heavy snowfall. They're reminding you to make sure to check the venting and meters to make sure they are free of snow and ice. Other important things to remember include the following. Ensure snow and ice are not blocking exhaust vents or combustion air ducts, as this could leave occupants exposed to deadly carbon monoxide. Your natural gas appliances, including your furnace, fireplace, water heater, and clothes dryer, require good ventilation to operate properly. Following these steps will reduce the risk of hazard, including natural gas leaks. You can report meter damage or leaks immediately to Dominion. The number right there, 1-800-767-1689.
All right, in a traffic alert tonight, Utah Highway Patrol reporting 354 crashes today. Check out this car that somehow went up in flames on I-15 in Salt Lake City. UHP posting the photo online, warning drivers to slow down. In Utah County, this car found flipped in the river in American Fork Canyon. And this afternoon, 2 semi-trucks crashing and tipping on I-15 near Nephi, forcing northbound lanes, there's the photo there, to close for 2 hours.
Snowstorm causing a lot of closures and delays all across the state. A number of schools delaying start times or changing to remote learning today, and some districts are doing that again tomorrow. The Jordan and Tooele school districts are planning a virtual school day tomorrow. Granite and Murray school districts will start 2 hours late. We're following the latest school delays and road closures for you on our website. For a complete list, just scan that QR code there on the screen. It will take you to the article at abc4.com.
All right, and these are the kinds of conditions that really can mean some serious danger in the backcountry, including, we talked about the roadways where there's danger there, but also the backcountry, especially if you're caught unprepared.
Yeah, not the issue for 2 guys who were out in the Uintas who are now home safe and warm. A pretty amazing story of survival. The duo unexpectedly spending the night stranded in the mountains. They were snowmobiling when they got stuck and were too low on fuel to get out, but they had all the right gear to hunker down safely, burrowing into a snow cave with a fire, also able to reach out for help.
They had a spot communication device which allowed them to communicate with an emergency contact that they had pre-set up.
The search effort taking several hours today, but the men let their family know where they would be before leaving, helping rescuers get to them as soon as possible. Also, a good reminder to prepare for the worst when recreating in rough terrain.
And we've been receiving so many photos and videos of this storm. Here's Cove Glines and his dog Tink playing in their heap of powder that gathered in their backyard in West Valley last night. And his best friend Quinn also joining in on the fun in her yard in Midvale. So kids aren't the only ones getting in on the action. The canines love a good snow day too. Check this out. This is a video of some of our furry friends enjoying the storm. This is 9-month-old female lab named Desi from the morning in Heber City. So we want to let you know that we really just thank you for sending your photos in. We love to see them. We want to share them. So keep them coming. Contact us on ABC4 News Tip Line. You can do that online at abc4.com/tipline. And while you're there, we'd also love to hear of any story tips or breaking news. Again, abc4.com/tipline.
We have been hearing it all day long. Avoid driving if you can, and that's exactly what one Salt Lake City man did.
Yes, check this out. Instead of shoveling out the car and driving on the dicey streets, he took to dog sledding. No, this is not Alaska. This video is right here in Salt Lake City this morning. What a great alternative if you need to run some errands. Okay, so fun. Well, coming up, President Biden meeting with the leaders of Eastern European NATO countries. We'll have more on his trip when we return.
And the Environmental Protection Agency holding the railroad company responsible for that toxic cleanup in Ohio.
And it wasn't just northern Utah. Check out this snow from Hilldale. Thanks to Sam Barlow for sending it our way. Big flakes in southern Utah, and it's a portion of our state that stays active. Tracking our next storm in Utah's most accurate forecast.